Hey everyone, Nick here from Talking Cardboard with a very special announcement for you. In just a few weeks, Con of the North will be going on here in the state of Minnesota. Now, if you've never heard of Con of the North, this is the largest board game convention in the state of Minnesota and was established back in 1992 and to this day is still completely volunteer run. Now, at Con of the North, you'll be able to experience over 1,000 different board gaming related activities, including events for board gaming, for all sorts of types of board games, but also events for miniature gaming and also different types of card games and even some digital games. But in addition then to all these board gaming events and activities, there's also going to be a vendor hall with over 30 different vendors in that space. So selling all sorts of board gaming related arts and crafts, and also there will be publishers that are from the local area that will be demoing their board games, and then also local board gaming stores selling board games. As I can imagine, if you're interested in going to a board game convention, you also enjoy picking up a board game or two or three. Now, with that said, you might have some other questions about what exactly Con of the North is, and for that, I encourage you to check out the link for this board game convention, which I have in the description of this video below. There you'll find a lot more additional information, including how to get badges to attend the convention. As of right now, you would just go to the event and get them at the door. I think for $60 you get access to the full weekend of Con of the North. But also, in addition to just checking out the website, I highly encourage you to add yourself to the Discord page for Con of the North, because in that Discord, there's a lot of administrators helping run this convention that are actively answering any questions or concerns you have about the convention in the Discord page. But not only that, there's plenty of other attendees for the convention that will answer your questions as well. So definitely check that out if you want to learn more about this convention. So you may have heard of Con of the North, but you're not familiar with Talking Cardboard. Now, Talking Cardboard is a group of Minnesota guys that really enjoy playing board games, and for a few years we've been creating board game content, including YouTube videos, TikToks, Twitter, and we now have a Discord page, as well as we will enjoy doing live playthroughs. We also really enjoy connecting with the board gaming community here in the Twin Cities area. Now, you may be wondering, what is Talking Cardboard doing at Con of the North? Well, first of all, last year we were graciously provided with our own dedicated play area where Cory, myself, and Jurch were GMing over 100 hours of games. Jurch was managing SoulForge Fusion tournaments, and then Cory and myself were managing a bunch of other board games. We also did a kind of a live show in our space, so that was a lot of fun. This year, we're planning to do something very similar. We once again will have our own Talking Cardboard room, but there will be a few additions. First off, we will be including John and Ryan from the Talking Cardboard crew, and in total, all of us are going to be doing a bunch of different board games. Ryan will be GMing Guards of Atlantis. John will be GMing Dune Imperium, I think, with the expansion. Cory will be doing Brass Birmingham and Broom Service. I myself will be doing War Room once again, and then Rome Total War, the board game, which is based on the PC game from 2004, and it's a prototype copy, so this game hasn't even hit retail yet. And then Jurch, once again, will be doing SoulForge Fusion events, including a sealed tournament, a constructed tournament, and then a storyline event, and then also several learn-to-plays. And if you want to sign up for any of those SoulForge Fusion events, be sure to not just get your ticket on the Con of the North webpage, but also go to the SoulForge Fusion event page for the specific event. There will be links in the description of the YouTube video to explain that further. But then, besides all of us doing board games, we'll be bringing in a ton of different publishers to be GMing games as well. So that list of publishers includes Floodgate, who will be GMing their latest game called Decorum Moving Out, which is like a cooperative hidden information game where players are trying to decorate their house together to try and make everyone as happy as possible. Adam's Apple Games will be on site doing their game Dragon Fest, which I believe is also relatively new, and it's described as a light engine builder with set collection. They also have BGMing Agree to Disagree, which is a light party game where you score points by finding players you disagree with or agree with on a given topic. And then Defenders of the Dictionary, which is a cooperative game where you're spelling words out on a grid-based city to try and stop a villain. Then we'll have Long Dog Games there, who is the publisher of the game Pericles, which is a cooperative D&D style game. So it's GM-less because you're using this web browser as the GM called Lore Master while you're going through this RPG campaign. So a really cool game. Leader Games will be there. Of course, that's the publisher of one of the most popular games of all time, Root. But they will be GMing one of their latest sci-fi games called Arcs, as well as a pirate-themed game called Ahoy. And meanwhile, I'm still working with Chip Theory and Earthborn Games and even Fantasy Flight in the hopes that they will be able to come in and GM some of their games too. Now, in addition to all of these game events going on in our space, we will also be having a raffle drawing. That's right. Courtesy of Games by James, we have several $20 gift cards to the Games by James stores that we will be doing a raffle drawing for, and anyone doing an event in our room that is present for that event gets an automatic entry into the raffle drawing. Also, if you come into our room and show us some sort of proof that you've subscribed to our Talking Cardboard YouTube channel, mainly by just showing us your phone and showing that you're subscribed to Talking Cardboard, you can get a raffle ticket that way too. Each day we'll be doing drawings for our raffle so around 9 p.m. Definitely stop by the room and we'll give more details on all of this as the weekend progresses. But we're very excited to be doing that. But also Ryan from the Talking Cardboard crew, he's a very handy craftsman and he's going to be making some prizes as well. And if you've watched Talking Cardboard content before, you might be familiar with this custom Talking Cardboard dice tray, which is courtesy of Ryan from Talking Cardboard. So I'm not exactly sure what he's planning to make yet for the convention, but you better believe whatever it is, it's going to be awesome because this is the coolest dice tray I've ever seen in my life. So in addition then to this raffle drawing that we'll be having throughout the weekend, we also will try to do a live show probably Saturday night around 9 p.m. I don't have the event listed yet on the Con of the North event page, but I hope to get that listed soon. Otherwise, again, just stop by our room anytime and we'll give you more details about the live show. We'll probably be doing the drawing during our live show, and then also we're working on this top board game tournament bracket where we'll have 8 categories of different style of board games, and our goal is to pick the best board game in each of these categories based on the voter submissions that we get from all of you guys. So with all of that said, hopefully by now, if you weren't before, you are now convinced that it is worth your time and money to come to Con of the North. Again, the largest board game convention in the state of Minnesota. If you're not there, you're really not a board game fan. But seriously, it's a really great convention to also meet other board gaming people, because in this hobby, it's hard to find others that are as interested in this hobby as we are. And I even just saw on a board game Facebook group someone saying that they just moved to Minnesota. They're trying to find others that are into the hobby. Where can I start? And I immediately said, hey, check out Con of the North. You'll meet a lot of board gaming enthusiasts there, and hopefully also get to play some really cool games. I hope you come to Con of the North, and if you do, just stop by at the very least the Talking Cardboard room so we can say hi and you can meet us. And we're all very excited to meet the local Twin City board gaming enthusiasts, because we like to think we're the premier we're the premier board game content creators in the Twin Cities region. So we really want to connect with as many of you as possible. With that said, thanks so much for watching this video, guys, and I hope to see you at Con of the North.